master manifester, manifesting my reality, visualizing it, and bringing that vision closer and closer into I'm living that. I am a master manifester. I manifest my reality. I've been riding this wave for years and I'm loving it. Now let's talk about manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. This is why we need each other. I don't care how big and bad and how much money you got. We all need each other because we're all one. We're all one. I know it seems like we're all separated right now, but we are all one. It's just one big ball of energy expressing itself in billions of ways, man. But at the end of it, we are all just one. Now let's talk about manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. In the Bible, it says that if people in one town come against you, flee from that town, go to another town. Right there. That's very important. Why can't you just stay in the town? Don't you have the Most High's protection? Yes, you do have the Most High's protection, but the majority wins, right? Look, sometimes the Most High would just want you to separate from something than to stay in it and try to fight it. Because sometimes it can overtake you, especially if you're not that damn strong, man. Understand, downtown Long Beach is controlled by witches and Satanists, and you could feel it. It's a pressure that comes on you. Why? Because they are all manifesting my demise off the grid of each other's consciousness. This is why you have to go to another town if this town turns on you, because even the dogs will turn on you. Your car will start breaking because it's too many thoughts on the same thing. Your demise, taking you out, calamity. All of that stuff is coming on you and it becomes a pressure that you could feel. You hear what I'm saying? It becomes anxiety, it becomes depression and stuff. This is the power that we have when we got each other. Congregations, covens, Jesus had 12 of them. It wasn't just him. I mean, why didn't he just walk around just doing what he do by himself? See, he knew the power of manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. Somebody asked me, one of the loyal subscribers, one of my brothers, one of the King Chosen, he asked me, he said, how am I getting older? How am I aging? But I'm looking better with my body, especially right now since I created the YouTube channel. I don't even have to work out as hard. That's wild, right? I don't work out as hard as I did before the YouTube channel, but yet I'm looking better. I'm doing less, but I'm looking better. Why? Because of y'all. I'm manifesting off the grid of y'all consciousness. When you think of Wormwood, when you turn this off, when you think of me, what's the vision that comes in your mind of how I look? If somebody come and say, hey, do you know this dude named Wormwood? And you be like, yeah. And they say, how do we look? Which Wormwood do you know? How do we look? And you start describing me. Aren't you going to say that I'm in shape and stuff like that? So this is the reality. The more people that I get, the less I will have to work out to maintain this. But I will always work out hard. I'm just saying I don't have to do that much because y'all are helping me. This is another reason why I don't wear a damn shirt. Now let me talk about that real quick. I get back to manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. But let me tell you that before I forget. Have you seen the damn clothes that we used to wear that we're going to be wearing again? Man, if you see them new clothes, which is actually the ancient clothes, you wouldn't want to wear none of this. All of this is ugly, man. You just don't understand how ugly it is. Do you remember them like suit them suits that Michael Jackson used to wear with all of them swirls and designs and all of that type of stuff, like that royal looking stuff. Man, that's just the beginning. Just imagine that with thread. See, it's all about the thread that they got that we gonna have that we created. We break down emeralds and diamonds and rubies so small that we can put it on thread. So now you have a long thread of emerald and diamond and ruby thread. It's as thin as thread, but so small. We used to have nanobots. We created all of these nanobots and AIs. We used to have nanobots cutting diamonds and all of that stuff, real little microscopic little nanobots cutting the diamonds and putting them on thread. Now imagine how our robes and stuff used to look with golden thread, with diamond thread, little bitty diamonds all on the thread, and then you go out in the sun. It's unbelievable, man. You ever seen a June bug flying in the sun and then the sun hit it at the right spot? Another one that looked pretty like that is a city pigeon, believe it or not. When the sun hit the pigeon right at the right spot, you see purple and green and red and all of that. It looked tight, man. That's how our clothes used to look when we turn this way. We can literally just disappear because it's just so many diamonds and stuff. Or we turn this way, it'll shine, and man, it's beautiful, man. You hear what I'm saying? So manifesting. You know, I just go everywhere. Manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness, man. If you had a crew, all you need is a crew of each element. This is getting serious into the manifesting. A fire, a water, a air, and the earth. And y'all was on one accord, y'all can manifest damn near anything instantly. This is how they build up their coats and stuff. A lot of coats are different elements and stuff like that. You hear what I'm saying? Manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. You won't have to do the hard work as much because we do the work for each other in our mind. We send each other the energy to get better and heal. Remember in the Bible, there was a guy and he was sick. He was like damn near dead. And his friends came to Jesus and was like, yeah, heal our friend and all of that type of stuff. And I think they put him through the window or something like that. And Jesus said, the reason your friend is healed, it's not because of your friend, it's because y'all have faith. You see, his friend was healed because all of his friends was they had faith. They manifested his health off the grid of their consciousness. This is the power of the congregation. This is why we need each other. We really do, man. If you can only lift 50 pounds, come on, man. And the rock is 100 pounds. Come on, man. Are you going to sit there and try to lift up the whole damn 100 pounds? Or is you going to realize that we need each other? You hear what I'm saying? And this is going to be the food. This is going to be the food on New Earth. We're going to have them clothes. They're going to look bomb, man. It'll be rare that you see my skin up in them new royal clothes, which is really the ancient clothes. But man, you would never see my body because I'll be wearing so many of them. Damn, I have emerald robes and stuff, man. It'll be so, man. I have the Michael Jackson glove comes close. It comes close, but it still haven't mimicked it because the diamonds are too big. It is almost impossible to get the diamonds to be as small as how our stuff is. Michael Jackson glove is almost like it. But we're about to manifest that too. Can you picture Michael Jackson gloves on all of the kings, man? Could you picture that? Could you picture diamond socks, man? You feel what I'm saying? This is gonna be cool. Just imagine the braids with all of that thread, braiding hair and putting ruby thread up in the hairs and all of that stuff, copper and stuff, little copper balls and little microscope. Your hair be so long. Your hair be so long, man. We manifesting all of that. See, I could see that. I already had the vision of that. I have visions and stuff. I already seen how we used to dress and how we're going to dress once this system fall. But if a lot of people could see what I could see, then it started coming into this reality. Why? Because we are all master manifestors, man. We just have to exercise it. I mean, everybody got shoulders. You just got to exercise them to get them real big and good. And that's how it's becoming right now, because we breaking up out of these illusions. That's why my body is going to be looking like it's like 18, 19, 25 years old, and I'll be 65 years old, God willing. Because of y'all, I surround myself with people who believe in me, man. It was a time that I was around people who didn't believe in me. I was around people who was manifesting my demise. And guess what? I had to work out harder and harder and harder to go against that. That's why the Bible say, if it's a lot of people in one town going against you, get out of that town. Go to another one. Yeah, the Most High is the Most High, but the science is the majority rules, man. You feel what I'm saying? The Most High made these rules and stuff. And he can't go against his own rules, so he'll just separate you, because if it's you against 500 people that's chatting on you, now you're not going to die, because the Most High ain't going to allow them to get us like that. Oh, but the pressure, the anxiety, the breaking of the cars, the gang stalking, John Wick 2.0, man. If you are in a place and the majority is going against you in their thoughts, you will trip. Your food is spoiled. You will get gnats. Even if the Most High is on your side, this is the power of the mind. This is the power of manifesting off the grid of each other's consciousness. If we all want somebody like Trend Genius gone, all we got to do is come to agreement and he'll be gone. Things that start happening in his life, he will start attracting things that will make him gone. You feel what I'm saying? Remember when Jay-Z and all of these rappers was rapping at first, they had on big chains and all that, but they didn't have no money. We thought that they had money. We visualized this Jay-Z that we see now. And while we was visualizing it, all of the stuff started coming to him. And now this is what we got. We created Jay-Z. I know it's hard to believe, but please believe it. Peace.